We've been talking about how to boost local economies and help folks succeed, and you found something really cool, like a perfect example.
Yeah, it's about how partnerships can really empower communities.
Right, exactly. And you were looking into Juan Llerena and Vamos Entrepreneur, right?
Yeah,
And their work with the Carver County Library.
exactly. They're doing some interesting things together.
So what's the partnership all about? What are they actually doing?
Well, they're teaming up to offer free business workshops, and these workshops are specifically for aspiring Latino entrepreneurs.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the series is called Negocios, de la idea a la acción, which means businesses, from idea to action.
Oh, I like that. Businesses, from idea to action. It sounds very hands-on. So what's the main thing they're hoping to achieve with these workshops?
The main goal is to give people basic business knowledge, but all in Spanish.
Makes sense.
So this is really important because it, helps with language barriers, makes people feel more confident, and makes resources accessible to people who might not have access otherwise.
So it's really about making it accessible and local.
And it's happening right at the Chaska Library this coming April.
Perfect, right in the community.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about Juan Llerena and Vamos Entrepreneur.
Okay, so Juan is an entrepreneur himself, originally from Peru, and he's got a solid background in business and marketing.
Oh, wow.
And he's really passionate about helping other business owners
I like.
through education and giving them practical tools.
That's great.
So his platform, vamosentrepreneur.com, that's where he offers all sorts of things, workshops, mentorship, resources, and he really focuses on the Latino entrepreneurial community.
That's fantastic. So this partnership is more than just a one-time thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It seems like they're tapping into something bigger here. So
Yeah.
why do you think this kind of collaboration is so important? What opportunities does it create?
Well, I think the key is the mix of expertise and trust. You've got Juan, who brings this specialized knowledge, right? And he really understands the Latino entrepreneurial experience. And then you have the library, which is already a trusted place in the community.
Right. A very familiar place.
Exactly. So together they create this really welcoming and accessible environment for people who might be hesitant to go to a more traditional business support place.
Makes sense. The library is already a comfortable space.
And the workshops themselves are going to focus on the most important first steps. So, how to explore a business idea,
Right.
how to create a lean business plan,
Yeah, I like that.
which is all about starting small and testing your idea.
Okay.
And of course, they'll cover basic funding options and how to do market research, which can be a little intimidating for people.
So it sounds like they cover pretty much all the bases, and doing it all in Spanish is really crucial, right? I mean, it removes a huge barrier and makes sure that people really understand the information.
Oh, absolutely. When people can learn in their native language, it's not just about the information being available,
Yeah.
It's about it actually being something they can use, something actionable.
That makes a lot of sense.
And if we look at the bigger picture, these kinds of initiatives can have a big impact locally. Supporting new businesses, well, that helps the whole economy, right? And it gives people a way to become more financially independent.
So it's about growing the local economy from within.
Exactly. And Juan Llerena put it really well. He said, there's untapped brilliance in our communities. Sometimes all it takes is the right tools, language, and support to unlock it. These workshops are just the beginning.
That's a great quote. So for our listeners, what's the main takeaway here? Why does this partnership matter?
I think the big takeaway is that collaboration is powerful. This partnership between Vamos Entrepreneur and the Carver County Library really shows how combining specialized knowledge with existing community networks can help people become entrepreneurs.
And that helps everyone.
Yeah, it leads to economic development and more opportunities for people.
Right, a win-win.
Absolutely. And you know what? Juan and Vamos Entrepreneur are really looking to expand this whole model. They're looking for partners like economic development organizations, nonprofits, city leaders, even educational institutions to bring this bilingual business education to even more communities.
Fantastic.
To anyone who wants to get involved can contact Juan at JLLBmedia.com, and you can find out more at vamosentrepreneur.com.
Great. So there's a clear way for people to get in touch.
And it's worth mentioning that they offer workshops in both English and Spanish so they can adapt to different communities.
Okay, so it's a pretty flexible model.
Yeah, and it just shows how important it is to work together to help local economies grow and give people the power to succeed in their own communities.
So here's a question for our listeners. Think about it. How many more creative businesses and successful people could we have if there were more partnerships like this? Partnerships that focus on accessibility, and giving people the right support.
There's something to think about.
It really is.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.